Winston's first pass is complete. It's to Kelvin Benjamin. Benjamin, the big fella, is going to have a first down across the 25.
Freshman quarterback out.
Winston rolling, firing into the middle of the field. He's 2 for 2. That's Kenny Shaw. I like the idea.
Travis Benjamin here, or Kelvin Benjamin here, working outside. It's a run-pass option. A nice job squaring his shoulders. Good fundamentals from the young Rich.
James Wilder is checked in. He's a running back, but he's split out. Winston's the only guy in the backfield. They'll try quarterback draw. Winston getting into Pittsburgh territory and carrying
in the game.
He'll give to Freeman. Freeman chased in the backfield, eludes a couple of guys. He's hit at the 45. He'll be a third and about 1.5. Shuffle pass to Benjamin. He's hit in the backfield, and that won't help the short yardage number.
That's a costly mistake.
We haven't seen Florida State run downhill yet.
Devontae Freeman looking for room. Didn't find much of it. Pittsburgh a little nicked up. Defensive back. Winston on second down. Winston looking for O'Leary. It's a touchdown in Jameis Winston.
Look at what he saw. Here's the free safety that's going to shoot out of the screen. He's got a double move by O'Leary here in a complete wide open area over the middle of the field. Just this soft slide. Here comes the pressure off the right edge by Brian Murphy. Just a little shuffle step. Keeps his eyes focused and trained down.
Feather, I'm told. You don't want to be in a dirigible during a thunderstorm, I wouldn't think. You have to respect the lightning. James Wilder Jr. He's a ball hawk in the Panthers secondary. Winston gets it out. Kenny Shaw. Shaw across the 30, up close to the 35. It'll be a first.
Right after the catch with a big receiver out front.
Watch Kelvin Benjamin. Yeah, I mean, that's what you like to see. Receivers blocking for each other. Usually makes them spring.
Tight end size. He ought to be able to move a defensive back around.
D-lineman size.
6'5", 235. Winston. There's Benjamin catching it. Another first down for the Noles. No minute and a half to play in the first quarter. Tied at 7. Winston gets away from Aaron Donald. J-Boo on the run. He's hit. He's close to the first down. I think they're going to.
Kelvin Benjamin, take a look at this post route and how wide open it is downfield. Jameis just doesn't give it a chance. He's going to drop back. Now Benjamin clears. That's the throw. That's the touchdown.
So where's the chemistry then?
Well, he's got to see
lack
it.
of chemistry, man. Come on.
More receivers at the defender.
Don't telegraph.
Tight formation. Knowles keep it on the ground. Wilder, first down. And in Pittsburgh territory at the 40 as we start the second quarter. Winston, Shaw. Gets down close to the 20-yard line. Backfield, Wilder and Freeman both in the backfield. It's Wilder that has it. Wilder turns the corner. Inside the 10. Bowling his way inside the 5. It'll be first. Trying to take the lead. First minute of the second quarter. Back to Wilder. Wilder hitting the backfield, and I thought
Brian Murphy lined up right here over the left guard. It looks like just kind of slicing in, and he grabs face mask right there. We talked about Pitt. This defense having to stop Florida State running the football.
Defensive linemen's lined up in the backfield to be a lead blocker. Winston instead will pull it out and throwing for the second time tonight. He hits Nick O'Leary.
Pound the football straight ahead, and there goes Nick O'Leary again. Good job avoiding a defender, getting in the back corner of the end zone. Nice ball fake by Jameis Winston. Makes it look like run. A little bit too close.
Okay, maybe.
As he runs in with James Wilder Jr. But then
we're getting Monday nights warmed up with college football. Jameis Winston remains perfect. That is the first catch of the night for Rashad. Second down and 1 after the pickup of 9. They keep it on the ground with Freeman. He'll have the first down and crosses the third.
Not too big.
Winston firing. Green. It's his second catch on this drive, and just so
with great anticipation, and that's hard to find in a freshman. But he let this football go before Rashad Green had even come out of his break. Dictate where you throw it, and he is dialed in.
Winston, a perfect 10 for 10, 11 for 11. They found a little something. They're working with Rashad Green. Lined up in the slot now. There's a nickel back. Freeman hit in the backfield. Gets away. A flag came in. At about the 45, it is one. But you have to be inside the framework of the body of the tackle, and Leary got out of there before coming back toward the ball, making the block.
He was barely outside of that. I mean, they kind of consider that being, what, 8 to 10 yards?
And to try to stop some of the crackback blow-up type blocks that we've seen over the years as Winston fires to the outside. Kenny Shaw makes another grab in.
Favorite route, that's exactly what this was. It's kind of like a post corner. He puts it out in an area where his receiver can catch the ball. I'm not sure if his left foot didn't touch first once he had the football in his hand. Take another look. It appeared as though the referees might have been looking at that right foot, but I'm not so sure right now is the left foot on the ground. I think he drug it. I'm not so sure that wasn't a catch.
Called the play officials have not buzzed down to stop, and so the Noles will have to convert. Winston hit as he throws, and he put it right on the money to Green.
With pressure in his face, you're going to see it here coming at the bottom of the screen. And just great anticipation on the post throw over the middle of the field. A very catchable ball for Rashad Green.
All conference level defensive lineman Winston feeling it. Fires out another completion, and Green is having a field day on this drive.
And that last throw by Jameis Winston.
His 100th career reception. 26 Seminole to do it. Winston. Donald this time got him. He sort of got away for a moment.
That nobody talks about as a 3 technique. He is the best pass rusher on this Pitt D line. Matched up one-on-one with the right guard is an advantage for.
This time they need 9. Winston firing, got Benjamin, first down, Florida State.
Having to get the football out. You see this time Pitt brings pressure from the field, and it never affects his eyes. His eyes stay. All these big throws on this drive on 3rd and long.
Here's one on 1st down, and he'll pull it down and run it instead. And he'll pick up a couple. 2nd and about 8.
Very, very fluid.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wilder headed toward the 10. Somehow. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Wilder. Wilder's got the first down, and it's 1st and goal. The Noles keep it on the ground with Wilder. Donald makes the stop, but not before. It's only 7. Winston. Run with it. Winston into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Haymaker right before the half. Winston, screen. Freeman. Flag coming. This one's going to come back. Freeman inside the 25-yard line that they called for the penalty, and there it is with the peel back and the block below the waist.
Yeah, you can't block back towards the line of scrimmage, and that was.
Well, he drew a lot of flags. It wasn't uncommon. He's in a hole. Winston has to fire. Fires in traffic, and everything's going well. Rashad Green out of bounds, close to the 20-yard line.
Throw by Jameis Winston. He's looking downfield. The pressure from Price on the loop inside from defensive end forced Jameis Winston to take his eyes down. Now that's a needle, but that's nearly an interception, and gets away with one there. But give Green a lot of.
It was a huge play for the Noles, and hurt for one. And that's going to be even worse. Green, touchdown, Florida State. And you run for another one. Now and they really need to get a stop quickly and try to get the ball back and get a score. Now Winston, a little miscommunication in the backfield, but that'll fix it. Kenny Shaw's running free. Shaw into Pittsburgh territory and inside the 3rd.
See a running back like he does right here and completely freak out and turn around and take off running with the football. Jameis Winston just calmly turns around, goes through his progression. Oh, there's Kenny Shaw working the middle of the field. That's my 2nd on the read. Here you go, completion.
Pick up a 42. Freeman's hitting the backfield, still on his feet. Devontae Freeman as a flag comes in. Got close.
Smaller windows.
Pressure coming on Winston. He dumps it out. Freeman's got blockers in front of him. Devontae Freeman's inside the 30, and they get.
It's outside. If they present themselves, it's just too easy.
Keep it on the ground. Freeman into the secondary, still on his feet inside the 10. It'll be.
Well, Reese, he's also running it well. He can lead block too, though. Watch this on the front. That's a 230-pound pulling quarterback.
Wait a minute.
And a smart idea to get out.
I've heard stories. Back to the ground. Devontae Freeman. He stood up. Good hit by Ray Venipal.
Throwing on 1st down. Nice job mixing it up.
There's Wilder and Freeman in the backfield now. Winston keeps it. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Shane Gordon up.
You're told as a quarterback on options, you have to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, make him commit, and then pitch outside. Had he done that, that's a walk.
Seminoles from the 6-yard line of the Panthers. Jameis Winston. Flags flying. Winston still on his feet, and he'll go down.
Or is it for Georgia after that heartbreaking loss without Malcolm Mitchell? It'll be fun to watch.
Florida State keeps it on the ground. James Wilder. Joe, the Hurricanes have high expectations for this year. Their arch rivals, Jameis Winston, running the option, and this time Jameis. Well, that's the first time. ESPN2 live on Watch ESPN. J.J. Watt will be the guest with Keith Olbermann tonight, coming up in about half an hour. Jameis Winston to Kelvin Benjamin. He turned it loose, and the Seminoles are threatened. Watch Benjamin get free.
Kelvin Benjamin is already a way better player from where he was a year ago. He's really smoothed his game out. You know, there used to be a time where he was just a big symbol. He's become more of the total package.
Back to the ground. James Wilder going toward the 20. He's got the inside the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Wilder continuing to spin. Practiced and prepared himself. Winston keeps it after the fake. Throwing. There's his second incomplete pass of the night. The flag down. That'd be an ineligible receiver downfield.
Ineligible receiver. Number 75, downfield.
And we go to Lubbock for TCU and Texas Tech. I think David will be ready to go.
Yeah, he will.
Devontae Freeman is ready. Third down and 6. Winston throws it up, and it's incomplete, and Panther play for the national championship. Florida State really doesn't want to wait on the national championship. Winston stayed on his feet long enough to dump it out to Chad Abram. And Abram, sportsmanlike, and got tossed. And one of the main talking points from the opening weekend of college football is James Wilder is stopped for a loss of 9. Winston fires complete. First down, Rashad Green. Rashad Green's had a 100-yard receiving night. Winston converts. First and 10 for the Noles. Freeman. Down close to the 25-yard line. Passes tonight, thrown for 335 yards. 3 touchdowns so far. And right there, he just got poor Christian Green buried.
To come in and develop a little bit, redshirt, sit. They want you to play well now.
Well, we're in instant society, and there's another completion to Nick O'Leary, who's Devontae Freeman.
I mean, Reese, if I was a redshirt freshman, or if I was a freshman, forget that. If I was a freshman playing quarterback.
Up by 21 points. Seminoles looking for more. Flag flies. Freeman's knocked down at the 10. We'll see what the penalty is.
Hey, you know what, too? Good penmanship.
The give to Abram inside, gets down close to the 10. Runs as well as Charlie Ward did. Going to throw another touchdown pass to Nick O'Leary. 25-27, 356 and 4 scores. And Danny Cannell's no longer the answer to a trip. Coker's in as Jameis Winston's night is done. They're going with Ryan Green. Ryan Green, a fresh.
Up to the hype, because it was a hype machine. And I would argue he did that tonight.
Coker's going to throw his first pass. He completes it out in the flat to Chad Abram. Now, one thing about Winston's back. His offense at St. Paul in Mobile in high school was a run-based offense.
Mr. Basketball in the state of Alabama.
As the season went along, his first version of the Panthers last year, they were just that. They won 4 of their final 6, ended up getting bowl eligible, making it to the BBVA Cup on Saturday.
Threw a couple of nice balls tonight.
On the subject of fashion, I think we could help out Jameis in one area.
You're hating on the dress shirt. You didn't like the yellow dress shirt.
On a night when he throws his first touchdown passes and he gets his first running touchdown, we're still looking for the first ball. Yeah, I don't either.
You know, it's funny, kind of spinning this thing forward. A lot of fans last year saw this team lose 11 draft picks. It was a school record. They lost 7 starters on defense to the NFL. They're a quarter step. Fans expect Florida State to get back to competing for national championships year in and year out.
Running back Ryan Green.